there lives a man I'd like you all to know. He grew a great big marrow for the local flower show. And when the story got around, they came from far and wide. And when the people saw the marrow, everybody cried, "Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long or even more. It's such a lovely colour and so nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before." He was leaning on the garden gate the other day and beckoned to a lady who lives across the way. Took her down the garden path and showed it her with pride. And when she saw the size of it, the little lady sighed, "Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long or even more. With such a lovely colour and nice and round and fat, I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. I mean, me marrow. I've never seen one as big as that before."
Greetings, folks. I'm Tim Mendes. Thank you for joining me. Now, to everybody who tuned in the other night to my live, it was the book launch for the paper. It was the paperback launch. Now, I was doing a reading and my internet failed. Like right, like when I was just getting to the end of it. So I'm going to fix that now. So I'm going to salvage what footage I can from the other night and fix it. But also, and first, since then, it just arrived today, the paperbacks of Miracle Growth have arrived. So yes, let's take a look. Thought I'd show off my banner. I didn't actually realise when it arrived how large it is. So, I mean, look, it kind of barely fits in the room. But yeah, I'm really quite pleased about that. Right, well, down here, is the old box that's just turned up. Yeah, so I'm going to open this up now, and then we'll have a look at the books, as you do. Thought I'd do this down here if I was using a knife, because I don't want to do like my mate Dave did and stab myself. He stabbed himself in the leg doing an unboxing video. He had to go to hospital and everything, and I couldn't help but find it immensely hysterical. Right, here we go. Look at that. Typical Amazon packaging. Loads of... Ooh. Oh, new book smell. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, they look great. Yeah, Victory Michelle, that extra millimetre. There we go. Look at that. Excellent. Yeah, so the people who won signed copies the other night, I will get them out to you now. Now, you will also get all this stuff. The Miracle Growth postcards, the Erie River postcards, selection of bookmarks and badges. Cool, eh? Now, for those of you who want to get hold of that bundle, in the UK it'll be about 10 quid. That includes the postage, and it also will include all this. So for 10 quid you'll get that book and all that stuff for £10 in the UK. It'll be more internationally because of the postage. Once I've got the first 1 cent off for the winners of the prize draw, I'll know how much it'll cost for different territories. So I'll post that up. So if you want to get hold of that, all you got to do is go on my website and contact me through there, or you can contact me through Messenger on Facebook. you know, just get in touch and say, give me a book kind of thing, you know. Oh, look at this. Got plenty of copies now. Oh, yeah. Rock and roll. That is a particularly sexy book. Look at that. Yeah, I love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Excellent. Yeah, so there you go. And obviously with this old banner, I'll be doing conventions and stuff like that, and I'll be selling these there as well. You know, so yeah, get in touch and we'll get hold of some of that sort of stuff. I'll probably do another prize draw for one more winner on the ebook on the day that the actual official launch day. So I'll do that again for one more person. So there's one more chance to win. Other than that, get in touch, get your orders in. Cool. Right. That's that. Perfect. Yeah, so like I say, yeah, you can order those from me directly. You can also order the paperback from Amazon. The paperback is live. The ebook will be going live in March. There will be another launch event, and fingers crossed the internet won't die on me this time, because it did the other night. I froze for a while in a rather silly expression, and Nat Whiston couldn't resist taking the mickey, frankly. Here you go. Yeah. That's the sexy face I had. I was frozen on. Yeah, no. So, but since then as well, Miracle Growth. We've had a few reviews come in. Awesome 5-star reviews. So I'm really happy. Yeah. So it's all going well. I'm really excited for people to get their grubby mitts on copies of this, because it's such an awesome book. Like, Michelle did such a great job on the cover and the formatting and all the rest of it. And Simone S.O. Green did such a fantastic job on the editing. I'm just really excited for everybody to get their hands on it, really. It's very, very cool. So, yes, let's travel back in time to the other night and let's fix what went wrong. Greetings, folks. Thanks for joining me. Today is kind of the soft launch. The paperback of Miracle Growth from Erie River Publishing is out today. So if you order it now, you can get it in time for Valentine's Day. You know, get the love of your life some mad cosmic garden madness for Valentine's Day. You know, it's better than a box of chocolates, isn't it? Very exciting. I'll also be doing, in a moment, I will do a little bit of a reading, a little bit of a taster of the story. Not much, but just a little tease. I'll also do the prize draw that we did the last time I was on the video, which will get somebody a signed paperback and a selection of postcards, bookmarks, pin badges, all kinds of good stuff. And if you want to order a signed paperback and a bundle with the with all the merch, so you get 5 pin badges, 2 postcards, and 4 bookmarks. In the UK, it'll be £10 including the postage. It'll be slightly more elsewhere in the world, obviously postage, but yeah, I'll try and do the better. I've not worked it out everywhere yet. I'll have to wait. I have to get my scales out and weigh the package first, and so I can figure out how much it'll actually cost. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do that now. So we're going to pick 3 winners from the other night. So let's see who won. Who's won? The first one is going to be Jennifer Garrett. No, it's not a fix. I think she's won the last 4 or 5. Well done, Jennifer. And the next one in the old octopus pot is going to be, who we got here? Deborah Capples. There you go. Congratulations, Deborah. That will be coming out to you at some point. I will contact all the winners and get their names and addresses. Let's have one more. Who we got here? We have Josiah Witowski. Apologies if I got your name wrong. But Josiah Witowski, congratulations. And congratulations, Jennifer, and congratulations, Dee. Yep, so you all win a paperback and some various tentacular merch. Yeah, excellent. And like I say, the paperback has been released today. The full release for the Kindle ebook is in March. I think it's the 15th. I may have got the date wrong because I'm an idiot. But if you want to get hold of the paperback now, that's how you do that, and you'll be able to go onto Kindle, onto Amazon and go onto Amazon and get yourself a paperback copy. I've just realised I should have posted all the links. I'll do that now. Here you go. Here is a bunch of links and stuff like that. If anybody is interested in ordering the books or anything like that directly from me, all you have to do, just go either contact me through, if you're on Facebook, just go through the messenger, just contact me through that. If not, go on, if you're on YouTube, because this will go on there in a day or so, go onto my website. The link is below, and it will be below the video, and just go through the contact thing there. I will be setting up a page with all my books and various deals and things like that on my website. I've not got around to it quite yet, but I will get around to that soon. Excellent. Yep. Just seeing who's here. Excellent. Yes, guilty. Yeah. Nice one. Oh, you gotta love the Marrow song. It's a classic. Yep. Right. Okay, so now I will do a little bit of a reading. Not going to do too much. I'll probably be doing a full launch party on the night of the Kindle launch, so I'll probably do a little bit more then, but this is just a little teaser. It's a segment from chapter 3. Jim has he's basically planted his marrows, and he's had a blazing row with his wife, and he's got it hidden up the allotment, which is kind of what he does. And he's, because he's the exertion of the day, he's fallen asleep in his deck chair. Okay. He was content and would have stayed there longer had a furtive rustle not woken him with a start. Eh? Jim sat up, bewildered. The curtains of slumber hadn't fully parted, so for a second he thought the scene before him was some kind of fever dream. Night had fallen and thick tendrils of mist swirled around the allotment, licking the vegetation coiling around the bamboo canes. Jim shook his head to clear the cobwebs. What he was seeing boggled the mind. The allotment was lit by an unearthly glow. It couldn't possibly be real, could it? What the hell? He muttered as he looked around. Aside from a rectangle of dim yellow light spreading from his open shed door, there was no other source of illumination. Where the bloody hell's that coming from? Jim stood and wandered to what appeared to be the source of the glow. Why in God's name? An unearthly light radiated from the patch of earth around his precious marrows. If he had been pressed to identify a single colour, he would have failed. Before his mind could register what his eyes were seeing, it shifted into something new and unfathomable. It was like nothing he'd ever seen before. Crouching cautiously to get a better look, he caught a whiff of something ghastly. Gagging, spluttering, he covered his mouth with his hand. The already foul aroma of mixed compost had mingled with something sickly sweet. He couldn't bear it for more than a few seconds, so he returned to his upright posture and looked around. By now, the mist was hanging over his plot like a shroud. This ain't natural, he muttered to himself. I bet it's that bloody compost. That triggered a nasty thought. Oh God, is everybody's plot like this? Curiosity led him to the end. On tiptoes,
He peered over the fence. Oh, good God! It looks like a bloody Hammer horror film.
Mist drifted low over the rows of cabbages and turnips, and patches of the strange light lit up the ground. Jim half expected Boris Karloff to come stomping out of the petunias. Over the operatic bombast of Wagner coming from his radio, Jim could hear what sounded like movement. A glutinous slurp, like something crawling through mud. Taking his half-moon spectacles from his pocket and placing them on his nose, he squinted over towards Mr. Wingate's cabbages. It looked as though the cabbages were moving. Jim shook his head and rubbed his weary eyes, certain that it must have been some kind of illusion caused by the mist. "James Robert Matthews, get your body down here this instant." Jim's already fraught nerves were irreparably shredded by the sudden shrill shriek. "Oh, hell, it's the wife." He didn't need to see the look on her face to know he was in deep trouble. Nobody ever uses your full name unless you're in some particularly deep manure. He cursed as he glanced at his wristwatch. He was 2 hours late for dinner. In all the excitement, he'd completely lost track of time, and his wife had been having kittens. She'd been convinced, as many women with retired husbands often were, that he'd gone to the shed and shuffled off his mortal coil. Jim took one last look at the strange scene before locking up the shed, heading down the hill towards what would prove to be a world-class guilt trip. Marjorie was a master at the ancient art of dishing out a good rollicking. She would have made a superb Sunday school teacher. Right, yeah, and if you want to know what the hell's going on, you're going to have to get hold of a copy of the book. There you go. Yeah, the paperback is live now, and so you can order that from Amazon. And you can also get the signed copies with the postcards and badge bundle and all that directly from myself. Contact me through Messenger or go on my website and click the little contact me bit at the bottom. Do it there. Just say, "I'd like a book." Just let me know where you are so I can sort of calculate the cost. Like I say, it's going to be £10 in the UK. That's for everything. That includes the postage. I suspect it'll be closer to 13, 15 quid for the States and Canada. Probably about 15 for Australia. But I'll work that out. I'll work it all out. I'll get my scales out, and once I've packaged a couple of them up, I'll be able to weigh it and work it out. Yeah, my kitchen scales out and weigh books. It's so ridiculous. Excellent. Yes. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you all the other night for tuning in as well. And again, apologies. Curse you, Virgin Media. I wouldn't mind so much, right? But they've just put the price up. It's gone from when I first got it, it was like 30 quid a month. It's now £45 a month. And since they put it up, it's been absolute garbage. So, so Richard Branson's going to get a strongly worded email at some point. Thank you very much. Like I say, there will be, keep your eyes peeled. There will be another launch party on the actual launch day for the full launch. There'll probably be another little sneaky bit peek reading, that kind of thing. Yeah, it should be fun. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.